Come on up.
Hi, Marga. I'm so excited. Wait until I tell you what we're doing this weekend.
Lucky you. We don't have any plans yet. I didn't know you were traveling.
Well, my parents are crunching number at the dining room table. Can tell it's serious, as Dad has a pencil behind each ear and Mom is wearing out the calculator's keys.
Just sounds like bill paying to me. Yuck. Glad we don't need to think about that yet anyway.
Well, they may be doing that, but I overheard them say something about going sailing.
That does sound like fun. What did they say?
That we are going on a ship of Steward. How exciting is that?
Wow. Who is Steward?
He might be a friend of my parents. I don't think I have an Uncle Steward.
Where is Steward's ship?
Probably in the water somewhere. That might be part of the surprise.
I'm sailing, arms outstretched to catch the sun, wind blowing your hair, feeling light and good inside. Sounds great. Don't forget the Dramamine.
I am so excited. I'm going sailing. Maybe. I won't let on that I know, though.
My lips are sealed.
Okay. We know we want to pledge again, right?
Yes, it's so much easier for the church to plan when our pledges are made.
And we know we want to see if we can manage to increase our commitment in any way we can.
Some years this hasn't been the case, but my calculations tilt towards our being able to add a bit to the top this year. What do you see?
Yeah, I found a way to trim a few of our expenses now that our gasoline usage and outside activities have been minimized.
And I see that. While we expect an increase in both a bit, it really has been doable. We are very lucky in that regard.
Absolutely. I have more than a few friends who have been laid off or had to stop work because of daycare or illness. Really enforces our need to commit to a plan to keep our church and its outreach going to those in need.
Here and worldwide, I'm really happy about our family's newfound creativity in spending. I'm especially proud of Kat. She and her friends have found vintage thrift store shopping to be fun. And she's done a great job of donating nice clothes she doesn't wear any longer.
There you go. Our daughter is a good example of stewardship.
Let's take one last look and calculation. Perhaps we can do better. It's overwhelming how many are in need, some losing the very roofs over their head.
Others wondering how to feed their children. Many skipping meat meds for meals.
Well, there's one way to feel a little better.
Yep. Let's do one last crunch of the numbers.
Hey, Margo, how's it going?
Great. How are your weekend sailing plans coming along? Have your parents mentioned anything about Steward or his ship yet?
Well, that's why I'm calling. It's pretty funny, actually. There is no steward and there is no seaworthy vessel, but there is stewardship, as in our committed giving to the church's financial needs and services.
What? I don't get it.
The ship of Steward is actually something called stewardship.
No friends with a ship? No water vacation?
No seagoing vessel, Margo. Think one word. Stewardship.
Right. When are you leaving on Steward's ship?
Margo, there will be no ship, no water, no secretly planned important word, stewardship.
Are you disappointed?
No, it's really okay. Actually, it's better. I'll explain. I decided not to say anything, not to want him to spoil the surprise. I was up in my room when I heard my parents getting giddy, and they were still at the dining room table.
Wait, let me picture parents getting giddy. Hold on. You. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
The first thing I heard was, "We did it!" Then I honestly think my parents did a dorky parent-like high five. I peeked downstairs in time to see my mother bounding up from her chair, calculator knocked to the floor, swinging her arms up and out of her sides like she was on the front of the Titanic embracing the air.
Having a seizure?
One would have thought, and my dad was saying like he felt a weight had been lifted from his shoulders. He wore a silly grin and said he felt lighter and happier inside and out.
Come on. I know enough about family financing to question your parents' sanity cap. Did you think to call 911?
Don't think it even crossed my mind. Instead, I went downstairs to ask what all the noise was about. Then my parents came down to earth and explained.
Cat, cat, cat. Your mom and I have just figured out how we can make a nice personal financial commitment for stewardship drive this year.
And that made you delirious?
Kat, remember how it was at first, how hard it was to give away some of your favorite oldies but goodies from your collection of dresses, skirts, and sweaters?
Yes, some were honestly hard to part with, but all I could think of was that I was depriving somebody who probably had a skimpy closet with few choices. That made it easier.
And once you dropped off your boxes, how did you feel?
Oh, you're one sly mother of mine. I felt great, actually. I felt like flapping my arms all about, and well, this is funny. I felt like I could just sail the wind home. Stewardship, not a bad lesson the way you approach it.
Amen.